I love your question. It's so honest, and the reality is it is completely unfair and frustrating to hear people who have things that we don't, and in your case, a woman who has a thinner body than you, complain about what they do have. It's so easy to focus on that and say, well, that person should be happy. But what we have to get to, and what we do often in the classes that I teach, where we'll have a broad range of sizes of women, is we'll learn that the thin woman who feels like she's fat has so many of the same issues as the overweight woman who feels like she's fat. And as we begin to dig into those issues, what we see happening, which is kind of interesting, is the overweight women who've hated the thin women all of their lives begin to understand that they have the same stuff going on, that they both feel insecure. They both are tired of being obsessed. They both think that their value is tied to their body. You know, all of the same things are happening in the thin woman's mind that may be happening in the mind of a woman who's overweight. So what I would say is try and have a little bit of compassion. I know it's frustrating to see that, but try and have a little bit of compassion, remembering that, hey, we're all people. And if a person is struggling with weight, no matter what size they are, you've got to know that so many of the same things are going on in the inside. What you also need to know is, as you've been fixating maybe on thin women or on being thin yourself and thinking, you know, life would be so grand if only, the reality is that you can be thin and still be completely unhappy with your body. And those thin women that you hear talking about it are a great example of that. So remember that life doesn't begin at a certain weight, and we've all got to remember that we're all kind of in the same boat with the things that we feel and the ways that we try and control all of the fears that are going on inside our heads.